The church was founded 10 years ago by a group of people that we felt that we need to do a different type of church.
A church that was there for each other, that no matter what happened, was never pointing fingers, and was always there to support and to provide for each other in anything that we needed to do.
Bueno, nosotros tuvimos una visión de parte de Dios.
We had a vision from God, and we truly believed that God was directing us to downtown.
The church applied for a conditional use permit to be able to operate a church in downtown Yuma. Under the law there, churches could apply for a conditional use permit and locate and operate as a church. Their application was rejected, and the reasons for it was that the church didn't fit with the surrounding uses. What the city said was, well, we'd really want to create an entertainment kind of party atmosphere in the downtown area at night. And churches really don't fit in with that purpose, even though dance halls and movie theaters do. This is a church that was a growing church in the city of Yuma, a dynamic church. And they purchased this property and with every reason of believing that they would be able to operate it in the downtown area.
Not be able to move into the building costs quite a financial ordeal for the church. We are on the opposite side of the city now. We are all the way in the county. We are probably 15 to 17, 18 miles away from where we're supposed to be.
They forced them into paying basically two rents. In other words, they were paying the mortgage on their downtown property, and because they couldn't use it, they had to locate in another place. And eventually the church lost this building because it had to choose between meeting and paying the rent in the meeting hall or keeping a building which they never knew if they were ever going to be able to use it.
It was pretty much obvious that the city didn't want us there.
Después de eso tuvimos que andar en otros lugares.
After that, we struggled going from place to place. We lost people, we lost money.
Fue una situación muy difícil.
It was a very horrible struggle.
Y realmente creíamos que hasta
got to the point that we believed that our church was gonna disintegrate.
Al juntarnos todo el equipo y
when the leadership got together and we made the decision to fight this case, that brought us peace.
Even some of the people that stayed questioned if they wanted to be part of a project that was going through all the struggles.
The pastor is a very wise man. He maintained as much as he could the harmony in the church and the patience of the members.
If we're going to be salt and light, we can't roll over when the opposition says, you can't be here. You can't preach the gospel here. You can't worship here. You can't use your own building to carry out your ministry. I understand that if you don't use your rights, you lose your rights. The Apostle Paul appealed, when he was being persecuted for spreading the gospel, he appealed to his rights as a Roman citizen. And this pastor and this congregation understand that if they want to be meaningfully spread the gospel, be salt and light, carry out the Great Commission, there are times when they have to appeal to their rights as American citizens.
Any kind of ordeal a church goes through is an opportunity to grow. And we did grow as a church.
All in all, God really manifested himself in this, because not only legally did this become something we went through together, but emotionally and spiritually we went through it together.
As a church body, they've grown closer. They've actually kind of met the enemy and stood up to them. And there's a certain bonding that takes place. There's a certain strength of character that a church gathers from a situation like that.
It's been hard, no doubt, it's been hard, but it's been, I think that we've received more good out of it than bad. That no matter who comes against us, he will always be for us.
Si nosotros ganáramos el caso,
if we would have won this case, it will give us a great opportunity to work with the community, reach a higher level of outreach, and help others in the same situation. That is why we maintain our faith, and we believe that if God calls us to that direction, eventually, sooner or later, we will build a church in downtown.